Hey everybody, Kevin Slack back at it again here at Donnelly Kia. We just got this 2016 Lexus RX350. This is the F Sport trim. Gonna take you guys on a walk around of this car. I'm a huge Lexus fan, and it's really nice that we got one in. They make fantastic cars and probably the best used luxury brand you can buy because they're just known to be so reliable. The interior quality is really on another level with these, and the design too. Best way to describe this design is just sharp. It looks so good with this black F Sport kind of honeycomb style mesh grille, these LED headlights with the fish hooks. I do have the headlights on right now so you guys can see the fog light design as well, but normally you'll just have that LED fish hook. I'll turn them off, and when I finish the video you guys will be able to see, but it's such a sharp design. Some love the huge grille, some hate it. I personally think Lexus does it the best of all the luxury brands now. Everyone's going to that huge grille, and I think Lexus still has that best design. But again, that's all subjective. We have these lovely kind of brushed 20-inch alloy wheels, F Sport badging. The black paint is really nice on this. There are a few cosmetic issues. There's a fair amount of clear coat scratches on the rear passenger side door. Really nice body lines on this car though. Lexus design team really knocked this one out of the park. The rear tail lights look amazing as well. We have a dual exhaust setup. We have a full electronic hatch. So you can see the F Sport gets this kind of exclusive red interior that I'll definitely go over with you guys. F Sport RX carpet with the red trim. We have a little pouch here, really soft leather. It's such a nice place to be. Before we hop inside, let's talk a bit about the powertrain. So this has a naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6, and even in 2021 Lexus is still making this engine. This 2016 one, this car only has 39,000 kilometers on it. If you know anything about Lexus, Toyota, these 3.5 liter V6s are basically bulletproof. So this one has tons of life left. You have an 8-speed automatic transmission, and the car makes about 295 horsepower and about 270 pound-feet of torque, and it is all-wheel drive. Now let's hop inside. The interior design in this car really is probably one of my favorites, not just the RX, but Lexus in general. Before I knew a lot about Lexus, you know, I always kind of thought that BMW, Mercedes have the best materials for their interiors, but I think I'm wrong. I really think Lexus, the variety of materials they use, the fit and finish of everything, the lack of wear over time. We have one-touch automatic windows. There's a few, I think the previous owner could have had a pet or something. There seems to be a couple scratches here, but it's very soft leather. Everywhere you touch in this car is super soft. The seats are extremely comfortable. It's that kind of perforated leather seats. There is a good amount of legroom in here. I just have the front seat pushed all the way back so you guys get a good view of the steering wheel and stuff. We do have heated seats back here with 3 settings for each side, a 12-volt outlet, and just a look at this interior. I cannot wait to show you guys all these features. So you get keyless entry. One other little cosmetic issue. Actually, 2 other cosmetic issues. We have a tiny little rock dent here, and part of the plastic on the mirror has fallen off. Again, with this door panel, all one-touch power windows, power mirrors, 3 memory settings for the seats. Then we have power options on the seats. And just everywhere you touch is so soft. Whenever you close the doors, you're just welcomed with really soft leather. Probably the softest leather that I've felt in a luxury car. And I've been in a lot of luxury cars, so I do have a fair amount of experience with them, and I'm always just blown away at Lexus. Especially, I mean, this car's 5 years old. You would have no idea this is 5 years old. Perforated leather on the steering wheel, again, extremely soft. We have these aluminum wheel mounted paddle shifters. Don't know how useful they're really going to be, but you know, it's nice to have them there. We have the F Sport steering wheel, the normal RX line, and pretty much all the Lexuses that aren't an F Sport have the kind of the wood on the top of the steering wheel. All the buttons here feel very nice. Everything has a really good tactile feel. We have your volume and all your audio source buttons on the left. This set of arrows controls your screen there on the left. And probably the coolest part about this car, the small things, is this tachometer with the digital speedometer. So whenever you you know, change your different drive modes into sport, it'll be illuminated. Very, very cool. So what else do we have here? We have so much. Let's talk a bit about the infotainment. That is probably the biggest issue about Lexus cars before 2021. They've made some really nice updates, but unfortunately this is not a touchscreen. It looks fantastic though that it's integrated into the dash. The only problem about this is you have to use this trackpad. And in all reality, it's not the biggest problem, but when you're driving, I could see it being kind of a nuisance. So basically, yeah, you just kind of scroll it around and click it to push in, but you do have a few different quick access buttons here for your map back menu button, which is always nice. We have AM, FM, XM radio, obviously, Bluetooth connectivity. This has HD radio, Dolby Digital surround sound. The sound quality in here is really awesome. We have push button start, dual zone climate controls. All your climate control are actual buttons, which is so great to see. The ergonomics, apart from this little trackpad, the ergonomics in here are fantastic. Now I'm just going to put it in drive so we can see the different options up here. We have an auto hold mode, which I didn't know vehicles around this era did have that, but this one does. So basically when you're at a light, you can just take your foot off the brake and you'll be good to go. We have a electronic parking brake, heated and ventilated seats, and you can make them automatic as well. The 8-speed automatic transmission. If you've driven anything Toyota, you'll be, you know, pretty familiar with the way this shifts into gear and stuff like that. You kind of have like this crisscross pattern going down, but you'll never miss a gear. It feels very notchy, and it's wrapped in the same perforated leather that's on the steering wheel. Moving down here, we have this lovely kind of aluminum trim, good size cup holders. We have your different drive modes here. We have a rear diff lock and traction control settings. We also have a sunroof. Slide that back, traditional sunroof. Right here is just a really nice armrest. Again, everything is in this really nice soft leather. And in here, center console, we have 2 USB ports, auxiliary, and a 12 volt. We have a rear view camera as well. Kind of another little complaint. It doesn't look that bad because this is a 5-year-old vehicle, but I'm in so many new stuff now that it kind of looks a bit outdated, but it'll still get the job done for sure. Overall, this thing drives so smooth, and the best word to describe this car is smooth. It's just a fantastic place to be. The fit and finish, everything is different materials, different leathers, metals, you know, all the tactile, you know, the feel of the buttons. We have a really nice classy analog clock as well. So very impressed with this vehicle. Again, I'm a huge Lexus fan. If you're looking for a pre-owned luxury SUV, I kid you not, there is not much better than a RX series Lexus. I'm just gonna turn off the lights and show you guys how they look when you have them in auto. Also, there is an electronic tilt telescopic steering wheel, forgot to mention that. But yeah, look how clean that looks. Very sharp. Available here now at Donnelly Kia. This is a long video, guys. Hopefully you guys finished watching it, but again, I just want to show off all the features in this car. And we're located at 490 Terry Fox Drive here in Canada, Ontario. For more details, check us out at donnellykia.com. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call, 613-733-4747. That being said, thanks for watching this walk around. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye for now.